Shalom, shalom. I'm having troubles, technical difficulties. Shalom, shalom. First person in, can you please let me know if I'm clear? I was trying to go live on the other video, but it was frozen on my end. I'm having tough technical difficulties this evening. Getting a little aggravated too, but this is only normal. Peace and wisdom, boss man, and all out. Thank you for the clarity. So the music's not too loud. It's not. Well, let's begin. Or subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when I go live. You can also become a channel member if you know you're someone who's going to miss it. That way you can play it back. Visit the website wiseservant.org or upscaleknowledge.org. I apologize, they make these shirts too sexy. I'm getting a little spicy. Hey, boss. He said music could be turned down. What do you think this is? I turn it down a little bit so that y'all was a little slow. Now, I've kind of lost my train of thought. I'm not going to lie, like I said. I was trying to get a connection for quite some time. Now I'm a little aggy, but first I want to explain the evolutions of mankind. And then I'll get into why I don't speak the Babylonian monkeys anymore. Now let's start with evolutions of man. Hopefully I'm clear enough. The last person said I could turn it down a little bit. I'm getting quite old, so my pipes, they don't work as good as they used to. So hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. Now, etiquette's important, as I want to say this to all the young black people, because you're not learning anything in the daytimes. Y'all are learning from the world, meaning that's what YouTube and online is for. For society to teach the race of people, you know, who don't have good, I say, you know how y'all parents ain't the best parents? They don't be on top of y'all bodies like they should. That's what online for. You get my point? In the past, I know y'all don't like to hear about the past, but in the past, the kid gonna have a culture and the same moral value as the family, and then as the neighborhood. So everybody from certain neighborhoods, they mannerisms, they understandings, everything like that was the same in the past. And we ain't have YouTube and all of that, so all you could know, get it? It's a little bit of family history, neighborhood history, things like that. And this helped to shape your perspective. Get it? And you on with your culture in that way. In today's times, the young learn from online. Meaning the world teach y'all. In that, you from Brooklyn, but you like you from LA. You from LA, but you like you from New York. You follow? Y'all are being taught by all over the world, but it don't make sense in your own reality. In that, you get my point? And so that's what online is for. Kind of wash you down, the mind, the values, morals, things like this. Y'all start reaching for beyond y'all selves in the air. And so online is a government thing. Let's say a white thing. Let's say it's an attack against black people, just like crack was. But, like I said, there ain't that much eldership in the black race or community, so young people ain't going to do certain things till they get of age to kind of fully grasp. Meaning young kids addicted to online. Like I said, it's a target to bring y'all down. If you lost, look at all the black people over these last few years of online. A lot of ours went to jail, died. Can't say that so much for other races. But in regards to black people, you can say online has affected that race more than any other race. And you can just go count the heads that are in jail because of online. You can count the heads that are all the Chicago deaths from, that's all online. And that's all because of online, and y'all know that. And most of the other deaths in other cities, they mimics of Chicago because they actually got notoriety for that foolishness. So it becomes a mimic thing. But the point I'm making is online is destroying our race. And then people ain't got no elders to say nothing like, yo, look what's happening. And it's just like crack in the past, you get my point? Y'all are making a little bit of money online, exaggerating it, getting lost in y'all own exaggerations and hypes. You get my point? I'm sorry. Oh, bitch. You gotta stop your whole video like, hold on. Scratch the bottom of my foot. I'm sorry. I'm y'all elders now. I just realized that the other day. I have to stop playing with y'all. I'm old as hell. You know I'm 57. I've been lying on. Y'all know I'm 57 and I've been lying all this time. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Let's just say I don't have an age. It's 50 years gonna pass. I'm gonna still be saying like one of these ages y'all heard already. 40 something. But the point I'm making is online. It's a strategic attack against the race, just like crack was. Crack was more like chemistry. A scientific attack on the race. Of course, we're not into science. We ain't into chemistry. So we don't understand mixing baking soda with cocaine and things like this. It's chemistry, science. And effects of these mixtures are crazy. You got black people running around all crazy in the neighborhood. Science was put on them, but they don't understand. Now you fast forward to now, y'all got biomathematics. Get it? Being put on y'all. Y'all don't know no biomathematics. And only DJ Academics do, because that's what he went to college for. But he don't tell y'all about that. Biomathematics got to do with how numbers control organisms to live in regards to us manifesting out physically, there's geometric patterns. It's a number thing, a math thing. You see how the numbers play a part in controlling or manipulating how a thing is born out. But it goes further than that because the thing can be controlled by numbers after it's born. You see the same way y'all controlled by lights? A light turn red, y'all just stop like robots? Well, you know, that's next level slavery. Back in the day, you wouldn't stop unless the cops did. Look around. Ain't nobody here. We out big, baby. At daytimes, y'all say, no, they got lights and cameras, man. I ain't doing it. But the point I'm making is lights. Y'all are controlled by lights. Overlook those things. And other sounds. Police siren go off, y'all pull over. Y'all know what to do according to sound. And that y'all controlled by sound. Like I said, lights too. Now y'all controlled by number. You're chasing views, chasing algorithms, chasing the number. And it's like I said, when you're dealing with biomathematics, you got to do with the study of how numbers control the organism before and after its manifestation. And numbers control, or they govern many things. It's not astrology talk, that's retard stuff. But I'm speaking on the geometrics. You know, y'all have fingerprint, pattern, certain patterns, certain geometrics, certain mathematics in regards to a thing, you know, looking how it does. And so, wisdom is important unless you get caught up in every dumb thing. Meaning blacks are childish minded, but the reason for it is because entertainment. And that's done on purpose. Meaning black people are chasing entertainment. Entertainment is catered to the young. In that, the perspective and mindset of a black person is always catering to the young. Now the ass is leading the head. You follow? And so these small, simple little things is overlooked. Lost into the kid thing. Once the mind on kid time, there's nothing you can say to a kid that don't gotta listen. You follow? So always look at it like that. Y'all wouldn't be able to say nothing to no kid if they didn't have to listen. But a lot of kids feel like they have to. In regards to their parents or whoever is, you know, their authority. But just imagine if a kid didn't have to listen and the kid kind of knew that or felt that way. It wouldn't matter what you told the kid ain't gonna listen. And so this is how black people are when they're grown, like children that don't have to listen now. In that, the elders carry on like children. You get my point? If I have a problem with Jabari or Sarnetta, the elders don't come and say, man, y'all need to get that kid shit out of here. This ain't the environment for that. You know what happened? Whoever they know first, then they all just follow on the same brand. You get my point? Now I'm real. Once I see that, I disrespect all the elders. No clowns. You get my point? Blacks live like that. They're dumbed out, like kids. And now we ain't getting no progress. It's all like, you know, kid party. And y'all be stuck on dumb time, and that's done just to cater to the kids that are watching. So like I said, if I have a problem with Jabari, grown people will follow and say, well, if you got a problem with it, I do too. Like children. You get my point? Y'all lost in the algorithms. All the little simple-minded things that's done on purpose. It's like I said, we lost in stupidity. Child pride. Child-minded things. And so, black people got a lot of work that need to be done. But let me do this part of the video first, explaining man evolving. Then I'm gonna get back to whatever the title says. Boss this man said, my peoples were the ones who made the first cell phones. Nokia. We are the ones you call elves. It's like I said, you an example of what I mean when I say like black people are kids. And if y'all can't raise y'all conscious up a little bit to look at the self now, y'all will get what I'm saying. Let me give you an example. You a black person. You lost into this kid thing where you trying to convince society we created everything. What that's gonna do? You follow? Like that, y'all dumbed out. It's not even funny. It's completely stupid. You say black people created everything on the planet. Okay. He said, okay, I'm not black. Then what's your point? What I just said still holds. I'm gonna touch on that. But what would that matter? Meaning this shit spreading to other races now? Because I know other races watch black people, then y'all mimic. So what, we gonna have like this baby thing now? No, we created grass. Where this going? Because when I hear black people doing this all day, we created this and then the white man stole it. Only thing come to my mind is you need to get your shit together if you keep getting stolen from. You get my point? What are you, what does, I don't know. It's not even a request for anything. It's just a kid thing. Like, we built the pyramids. They giving out anything for people that built the pyramids? We just want to say it. This where black people is. I said I was serious. Cool, champ. Like I said, some of y'all lost on dumb. He doesn't get. He says people made cell phones. Okay. Now what? That part, nothing. Like a child looking for some type of gratitude of. If you black, pay attention to whatever he is. Like that, man. I like still looking for acceptance and confirmation. Get it? Almost like, am I great? Oh, not yet. I know. It's fucking hoofback talk. But hopefully y'all grasping what I'm saying. I said, I'm not going for that. Champ, you're going to have to chill out. You're not talking about nothing. This is real channel. You said your people's made cell phones. I wouldn't care. But my question was, what is your point of saying that? If you have no point, then shut the fuck up. Why you gotta get disrespected? Now, where was I at before I go stupid on one of y'all? I don't know how I get down. There you go, CC. It's like the grandpa that was cold-blooded in high school and never reached that level of glory again. This nigga boss man. I said my point was that you made me realize what elves was. Stupidity is unreal. Boss man, can you not come here no more, please? You're a little dumb. A little dumb for my taste. Dumb, wise, smart, all these things like ice creams, a different taste, texture. You're a little stupid for my texture. I know. I just, hopefully you grasp, you know. They're irking me. I'm trying to stay in nice, peaceful, humble spirits because y'all know there's no one more, you know, patient and humble than good old Usyk. This nigga, this greasy ass nigga keep it up. Now, somewhat, a little bit, I lost my place, but the point I was making is we gotta stop looking for confirmation and making up dumb things. Get to real points. Like how you said, CC. It's like the grandpa that was cold-blooded in high school and never reached that level of glory again. That's how the black activist groups are in perspective. The revolutionary talkers. This is deep, so listen. Y'all all been kids and y'all all grew up through high school, junior high, the neighborhood as kids. If you're black. And the bad kids are rebellious kids are kind of the cool crowd. I guess this go back to slavery. You feel me? A whole goddamn sellout. Puppet. So like I said, we all been kids before. That's kind of how it is. The rebellious kids, the little gang member kids, the bad kids, these is the cool kids. Are the cool crowd. And then you got those that don't mess you up so much. They're a little goofy, geeky. Maybe they wear off-brand sneakers. Maybe they're just a bozo. And this how it is in the black community. Now, when these kids all grow up, you know, the ones that couldn't cut it in the gangster world, then they like become revolutionaries, which is like halfway gangster. All you gotta do is run your mouth. You ain't gotta do nothing. So do y'all get my point? The revolutionary thing or the black activist thing or that whole thing is like the gathering of those that couldn't measure up in the cool crowd. Just didn't have enough, I'm gonna stand on my words and do whatever the fuck I mean. It just didn't have enough balls. And that's what that is. Halfway gangsters that couldn't commit all the way to being an outlaw or gangster. And they tough talk. They talk like gangsters. You get my point? If y'all lost, my son was a gangster. He went to jail. That didn't work so great. So he just went down to the lesser gangster, which is a revolutionary. Exactly what I said. And y'all carry about like gang members, no purpose. Bullshit talk. And banging on each other, which is what gangs do. Are y'all following, or is this too deep? I'm just asking. Now, a lot of y'all are probably a part of activist things and things like this, so this is when a little kid pride kicking. I don't like solace and all that dumb shit, but do you get my point? Peace and wisdom lie in Zion. Like I said, do you get my point? Black people got too much emotional problems. Too much pride for they dumb. It's one thing to be proud because of your genius, but we got a lot of pride because I'm dumb. Meaning once y'all get to looking stupid, let the pride grow. It's like 5-year-olds in adult bodies. Never having dealt with the emotional state, the mind, the things that matter. Skipping over to I'm an adult and blah, 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 blah. You get my point? We too lost into society. Society say you grown at 21, now you grown to you. But you ain't never been tested on your mind, your emotional state, nothing like that. When you dealing with the past, the native tribes and other different indigenous people. Grown had to do with responsible. You get my point? Control of self. Ain't none of that no more. Grown to y'all is I could buy me some liquor at the liquor store, so I'm grown now, big baby. Getting drunk as a kid. And so like I said, we got a lot of work to do. And a lot of real stuff that got to be addressed, but y'all all running around like kids, falling for all the stupidities. It's like Tupac. If you think I'm lying about the revolutionary stuff, all y'all that couldn't cut it with the cool kids, which was the gang members and the bad kids, y'all all grow up to be fake ass pro-black people. fronting like y'all tough, but all you got is talk. Nothing else. If I'm lying, Tupac was like a Black Panther, right? Then as soon as the gangsters from the west side, you get my point? Y'all all desperate. This is my point. This is why the Black Panthers went gangster and all got locked up for doing crimes and shit. And this is why our activists are pro-black groups, y'all start going gangster over time, because that's all y'all want it to be. You just ass. And don't want to admit it. You're like a nigga putting his feet in the water over time. Oof. Y'all 30 and 40 now. Just now putting y'all feet in, you get my point? Some of y'all get what I'm saying. Some of y'all, you're delicate. I wouldn't care though, but I'm just like, y'all extra goofy in the daytimes. And this is why there's no progress. You can't have progress and be a pet, building up on the pet morals and values you were given by your pet maker. Like, we still live in fake history where we was kings in the past and all this dumb shit. We domesticated. That's what slavery was about. When you see something getting sold, that part is getting mixed breeded like a pit bull. Man was like pit bull in the past if you lost. And colonizers will come along, catch a few of them. This is when man indigenous running around in the forest butt naked. Still living like monkey. Man ain't nothing but the pinnacle of ape. We talking man, not human. Man, which is just indigenous man. Monkey just man, like Jamaicans say it. Man key, like man of earth. A man like the pinnacle of that, meaning indigenous man like the pinnacles of an ape or a monkey. Same shit basically, minus the fur. Stand upright a little better, but they still crouch and slouch like primates. We speaking real indigenous people. I ain't talking Native American tribes and stuff. That's mixed breed stuff. But I'm talking about when you first come to a continent that ain't been colonized. I'm talking about what you see then. You don't see Native Americans with a whole European chief, because that's what you had in the past. A whole bunch of native indigenous people with a European chief. This nigga posing like he down. But when the Europeans first came to North America, the whole America, they're just catching indigenous man in the forest, mixed breeding y'all with whatever they want, and then selling. You get my point? This was a time when man was sold. Let's go bigger than slavery. Meaning man was sold like how y'all splice pit bulls and sell them. Say I got some pits coming in, man. So this how I was in the past. Nigga say y'all got some niggas breeding right now. About 14. I'm selling to you for 50 cents on that dollar, nigga, if you buy all of them. You follow? Yeah, so we got to start learning that real history so y'all could see why y'all pet like in y'all mind, and whatever y'all do, it seem to just help. Y'all got them pet master, which is white people, meaning whatever black people do, it just serve white people, but Europeans is the ones that domesticated them. They just want to skip over Europeans came over here and did that. We from Africa. Who cares, nigga? They did that same shit over there too. So what's your point? You pet? That part. Y'all don't like that harshness. I like to give it harsh. I wouldn't care. I wish we could do this in person. A few of y'all elders, I'd like you to sit right in the front row so I can curse you clean out. My 52 on point. Come on the stage and get your ass whooped too. But let's keep this like the white man. Back in the day, black man had them hands. White man knew he couldn't whoop his ass, so he said, hold on, you gotta be civil. We have to learn to work our manners out with words. You can't just beat me up and do it. And here y'all go with that same cowardice. Cause back in the day, black people say all that shit. Strongest person win, nigga. Fuck you mean? Don't sit here and have word comment. If I could beat you up, I'm the chief of the tribe. Shut the fuck up, nigga. We move on simple time. Ain't nobody got time for all them words. Blood, beat it. When you're around a white man, y'all learn his mind games. No, let's talk it out. Shut the fuck up. That's lesser shit. When you were lesser and you can't measure up, then you got all the word game. You get my point? That's how black people living. You get it? Making all the excuse to be a lesser thing. I want to keep that bar low so y'all measure up. But it's about letting the bar be high. Like, I'm old school. I'm into that. I like to keep my bar high. I want it rough. There ain't no other way to have it. You gotta get strong in the process. Otherwise, what's the point? And so y'all lost y'all merit as black people. That's your worth. Y'all think dropping the value down so you measure up in your weak moments is the thing, because that's what we do. When we fall short or feel like we in weak times, then we get into our manipulated tongue at trying to convince others to be low, instead of using wherever they at to pull themselves back up. And this is why we so tore down as a people. Because every time y'all get tore down by society, then here y'all go pumping poverty and fake moral values that got to do with you feeling like you don't measure up to society. If you weak, it's more common that a gang member in the daytime would get online and argue, but when it's time to fight, he never will. Like that. And I'm bringing the value down, like a lesser thing. So these things trickle down generation over generation like snowballs though. So it's gonna get worse and worse. Meaning if you black, the first homosexual was a white person. Then the Arab. If you want to like understand things, whites and Arabs run the world. Christian and Muslim thing. But these your first two homosexuals. There's probably more black homosexuals now than any other race. That part. But y'all would cater to that lesser thing. And say, no, that ain't good. You can't call him a sissy. Man, we used to bully ours out of being gay. Blood, you gonna get beat the fuck up every day. You gonna be a tough ass faggot. You gonna be so tough, niggas ain't gonna even wanna accept you as a faggot because you too goddamn rough. Like, and I come from them times. Boy, you're a little soft, that just means you gotta get beat up a little more. To make his ass whoopings sting a little. Now, y'all weak in the day. Let me shut the hell up. I forgot we live in a homosexual world. I say, flag his channel. I'm gay. Don't nobody care if you gay, blood. Stop flirting with me, my nigga. Y'all notice how I say nigga a lot, right? Now make sure y'all do the same thing. Until we get our just due. See, black men always working for the white man. White man is ashamed of this word nigga that he put on us. That disrespected us with that shit. Ain't nobody had nothing to fucking say back then when a nigga will call you a nigga and spit in your fucking face. When it really mattered. Now when the word all friendly and it just got to do with white man pride. Now you niggas is on a train of don't use that word nigga. Not even the white man, the black man, he do it for him. Don't use the word nigga. Why? You didn't get nothing for that shit. And so I'm not letting the word go till we get our just due for it. Because a lot came with that word. Like a slap in the fucking face, a spit in the face, a kick in the ass, a hose and water coming out of it. It wasn't just a word like it is now. And so, nigga, better Get this shit together, nigga. We turned that word into a glorious thing. When I was young, I didn't even know what the fuck nigga meant. I thought that shit meant like, yo, what's up, son? What's up, kid? I thought it was one of those. I didn't know that shit had nothing to do with nothing. That part. It's like a nigga gives you lemons, you make lemonade, then he tell you you need to throw your lemonade away. And you like, okay, why? Why we can't use the word black? Well, fuck if it's in Spanish tongue, why can't we? Some of y'all slow. In Spanish, negra is black. A lot of y'all lost, y'all think Puerto Ricans or Spanish people are black. Puerto Ricans are from Spain. Spain, Portuguese, and Italy. These are the people that came to America. They Europeans. These is European countries. They white-skinned. You follow? Yeah, I'm sure they probably got a little mixing in them, but for the most part, they European people. I'm sure a British person might look at them and say, no, they ain't as white as me and King Arthur, but you feel me? Simple-minded shit. You know, white people are simple-minded. That's what they like to do. Racism come from them, meaning they are white. You got beef amongst whites before any black person. We got that from them. You got many different white nations. They just like to go to war with each other for no fucking reason. Overpower. So any war you ever seen, just white people. Shit, Russia in it. Shit don't ever change. White people. Mind you, they look exactly the fucking same. At least if you black, you like, nah, I'm black as shit and that nigga light skin blood, so I got a little confused. They all white. How y'all fuck y'all get confused and think y'all separate? Now white people think they separate, blah. Be like, no, I'm 97% white. You're 93. Like, you got a little mulatto in you. They like crazy with it. We got this white purity thing shit going with them. Shit go deep. But y'all like, you know, do whatever white people have y'all do for them. So white people feel ashamed of this word, nigga, that they used in the past, because we live in times where niggas will bring up the past and you can get charged for the past. Like R. Kelly and shit. But ain't no white niggas getting brought up for that nigga word in the past. You niggas got like a limit. I don't. If R. Kelly and Bill Cosby could go to jail for some old shit, what happened with Bill Cosby in 1960? Well, then a lot of you old white niggas that's Bill Cosby age, you need to be getting brought up for that black person you spit on and called him a nigga. That part. But no, here black people. Here go your black elders. These are the niggas that's bought, boy. You get it? These niggas they been sold. These niggas come. No, don't use the word nigga. We have to speak like good groom. They like back in slave times when a white man would sit a black nigga down and teach this nigga how to act. Solid say you got good etiquette. I got good etiquette when the fuck I say our shit. Outside of that, you can kiss my whole ass. And that's how y'all supposed to carry it. Oh, I know how to speak the accurate way, blah, blah, blah. But suck my dick, I wouldn't care. Fuck you. We went through hell, nigga. Y'all are fucking pathetic. We went through hell and still go through hell. You niggas be trying to be all groomed up so a white man come along and buy you and shit. But that's what y'all see. You know, black people, y'all see some white person bought them. They are promoting their products and shit. And this how blacks do. They say don't buy white designer stuff. Ain't got a shoe to sell their own fucking self though. You follow? They already tore down the independent black shoemaker nigga. This nigga's shoes wasn't shit, but he trying at least. Now here they go. Don't buy white designer shoes, you a sellout. But you already sold sold out the black nigga that was trying to sell his skippies. And so where we supposed to get shoes from, nigga? What is you talking about? We supposed to wear the bare minimum shit like we was forced to in the past. Because black people refused to support each other so that they could have shoes and clothes, things that's independent. Because all that shit y'all got now is white on black face. You better know the difference. But I'm talking real black on. We'd have real black on shoes and real black on clothes. But the reason we don't, because you niggas don't support. Y'all only want what is white on black faced. That's what y'all call black on. White on from behind with the black face in the front. And so this thing go deep. Now I have to use the restroom. Rodney Pizarro said, you would cry if whites came together to support white-owned businesses. Nigga, I don't know what you're talking about. I call white people and call them niggas as much as I can while we can. While I don't need them so much, I make sure I get me a little bit. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all. I walking down the street the other day, the whole white family, they got out my way. I said, yeah, that's for the ancestors, nigga. Back in the day, I would have to get in the fucking street, my nigga, and get my shoes wet in the puddle. And I look them dead in their eyes. I make them see, like, oh yeah, let's get the fuck out this nigga way. Yeah, move. Y'all talk black power, I live it. Now, white niggas in real life will tell you, yeah, I don't play with that nigga. That nigga be looking like, please say something so I can slap the whole, slob, make your shit bruise for like a month. And so, it's a deep thing. I said, you be hollering racism. I don't care about racism. I care about fair treatment and the fixing of the fair treatment. The way white people got it, like ain't no fixing need be done. That's what I don't like. Whatever's done is done. But once one nigga's of sound mind and know, hold on, y'all playing manipulation games on us, blood, give us what we supposed to get. On me running around this bitch saying nigga and talking all out of fucking pocket like I ain't supposed to. You follow? We don't carry it like that. White man say, yeah, I know we fucked y'all up back in the day and did y'all dirty and called y'all nigga, but can y'all not use that word? It makes us remember, like, the ugly things we did. You know everybody do ugly when they coming up, then when they get up, they want to reflect back, feel bad about the shit they did, but not enough to do nothing about it. Some of y'all became famous and rich, and you shitted on all your friends that you came up with, and you look back now that you rich, like, yeah, I shouldn't have did that, but you don't care enough to do it. You don't care enough to fix that shit. You just like, yeah, I was fucked up, I did it. And so we got a lot of fake shit going. Facts, Black Wall Street, yeah, just like programmed. You feel me? You know, black people just program like robots. Y'all just regurgitate out anything. Black Wall Street, this, that. Dumbed out. Y'all like children, the ears don't work. The kids' ears don't work. This shit work at like, people ears work at like 35, 40. Before that, the shit don't work. You wasting your time if you think it do. Directions said Black Panthers, FBI, and CIA destroyed and stole what they did. I'm lost in the things. I have to use the restroom, but y'all, just give me a second. I'll be right back. Don't steal nothing, you hear? I like white people. Niggas step off, y'all trying to figure out how to steal something. Steal a nigga thoughts. let's get this show on the road. God back. Now, where was I? Like negative things. I'm starting to notice that. But that's a whole other story. Now this Rodney Pizarro dude said, you be holding racism and all this. You have hate in your heart, G. Blaming white people for your problems will forever hold you back. So you gotta watch out for white people like I told you. Nigga will do his dirt and then be like, you gotta let it go. Blood, pay me back or shut the fuck up. You feel me? Pay me back or shut up. Why you even in the convo? This is my only problem with white people. Let me go on ahead and tell all y'all right now that be in here. Y'all mad stupid and y'all think y'all mad fucking important and smart. There's only a few white people that have power, you know, in the country. The rest of y'all are waste of white skin. It's more poor white people than blacks. Y'all are fucking pathetic. But y'all carry it like y'all got an authority. You white trash. If you go down to the white trailer park, y'all broke. If I take y'all to the projects, them niggas in the projects got money. They poverty ain't got nothing to do with they ain't got bread. It got to do with they ain't got a brain to know how to manage money. But y'all be broke. Meaning black people ain't broke, we stupid. This is why you go to any impoverished ass black household and they got on Jordans and shit. But y'all poverty? You niggas will have just shoelaces tied around y'all feet like this is back in the day, the Jesus sandal looking shit. And y'all carry it like we lessers. How are we lessers and you a whole waste of white skin? That part. And so if you white, that's my only problem with y'all. And I know y'all gonna take offense, but I had to say it. Y'all are truly the lesser. I don't know why the fuck y'all act like y'all the greater. Y'all are lessers. If you ain't a white person that's buying black people like back in the day, because that's all you see, like with these podcast rappers, shit like that. They just being bought by white corporations. It's like slavery all over again. But if you ain't one of them, you just fucking white. That part. It's running right here. Like white means something. That don't mean nothing. Black's just stupid. See, when the white boy choked out that black boy in the train, all the black people could have just stomped his whole face and destroyed this nigga. Dragged this shit, beat him all up into the train tracks. Y'all know how we do, we black. We put that beating on a nigga. Beat him half to death. Even the, you know, y'all had all the fake ass black niggas that act like they, you know, well-groomed niggas. Well-groomed pets. Even these niggas come from that same shit. Where one thing we know how to do is all team up and jump the fuck out of nigga. We know how to do that. We been doing that shit since back in kid time. But they ain't do that when that nigga just sit there, put his legs, and he did him like a UFC fighter. And so the point I'm making is y'all just get away with shit because we let y'all. But in real life, he could have got dealt with right there and nothing would have happened. If we stand strong and said, listen, blood, stop fucking playing with us like you could just do what the fuck you want. That part. Y'all be believing powers that really ain't strong or strong. That's how weak y'all is. You think like invisible powers is real. Shit just talk, nigga. White people don't care about their own. I don't know who told y'all they did. Give a fuck about their own. They used to slave out their own. It used to be white people on a plantation with black people. That part. Ain't no race worse than the white race. They hate their own race. They just pretend they don't to take over. Once they take over, then they want to fight each other for nothing. Otherwise, you tell me why Russia and Ukraine fighting. Now I have no fucking clue. That part. When white people came to America to colonize it, and this place is big enough for the whole goddamn Britain, they came here and started fighting each other over who gonna rule what. That part. White people fighting. Not black people. White people. For no reason. Again, go look at history. When colonizers came here and started fighting each other for no goddamn reason. What, the Dutch and the British and any white race you can think of, nigga, that's all they do. They start fights. This shit real. Then they act like we the ones that's not civilized. We are civilized. More than y'all. You get petty and giddy. We are civilized. Well, we ain't, but we are more than y'all. You niggas. White people are niggas, man. They will lock you up in a cage like you a zoo animal. Cause you did a crime that break the rules of their little city. There's niggas that been in jail since they 16. They gonna be in jail their whole life, man. Jail ain't even real. And a nigga just came along and developed up an area of the forest and made rules. And niggas listen to them rules. They like, yeah, whatever he say, go. And this is what we live. Meaning most of y'all live this way. Most men are taken care of by women. Women the weak, black women the weakest thing on the planet. They run straight to the white man for anything, nigga. A black woman is a white man's pet, nigga. If you ain't, this shit goes so deep. I don't even want to, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings today. That ain't what I came on for. I just came to tell the truth. You talking pets? You ain't never gonna find more of a pet than a black woman in the presence of a white person. Bitch turn into a whole monkey. The bitch part is important. Nigga, that bitch will turn into a whole gorilla. Right before your face. Where you like, bitch, what the fuck is you? So you just gonna take me to court. So y'all yelling, you tight like you so. No other race of woman take they men to court for child support and shit, cause that's like you a rat. What the fuck that do? You need a nigga locked up. White chicks is sellouts like a motherfucker, my nigga, but nobody don't say nothing, cause everybody mama. That's black is a black one. That pain run too deep. See, when a young man grow up to a certain age, you start fucking with hoes. And he get familiar with the difference between a whole thought and a nice woman. And then reflect back like, damn, my mama was a motherfucking thought. And all them niggas used to be coming through, man. She fit the criteria for a whole fucking thought. My mama. But that's his mama, so do you get it? He say, I don't. I'll leave that alone. In that, it make for a woman could be a whole sellout and nobody say nothing. Y'all following? Said white and black women. I don't know nothing about white chicks. You got the new white chicks that be trying to act like they black, but you ain't gonna really see Arabs and other races and shit down at the courthouse. That's fucking stupid. If you black, let's say you had a child young, you about 19, 20, the nigga might be that same age. Maybe he ain't doing right according to what you think. Man, he just a fucking kid. Most people gonna get older, reflect back and be like, shit, let me take care of my shit. If you take him to court, well, most niggas gonna be fucked from doing that. And mad as shit at you. So if they do get rich, they like, fuck this bitch, nigga, she was fucking up my life all that time. Like that. Y'all step on yourselves for later and then it become forever. With nigga like, fuck her. I'll get his back to the next chick, nigga, before I give it to her. And this is what most black chicks deal with when it comes to the father of their kids. He say, I'd rather get this shit to a stripper than your dusty ass. That part. Ain't nobody talk about it, cause like I said, that same nigga reflect on his mama and be like, she fit the fucking... I'm not speaking on my mama. And when a bunch of niggas in and you get my point, my mama was a good one, but this shit go deeper than that. And a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. Your mama was what I'm talking about. Where you got to age and you like, shit, I heard everything she said when I was young, but she a fucking thought, my nigga. She fit the shoe of that. Meaning a lot of y'all women now, y'all don't realize y'all son gonna grow up. And all the dumb shit you do now, when he a grown-ass man going through it with women, he gonna remember you was a thought. This is why a lot of young boys, when they get older, and their father wasn't around, then you notice how they have a relationship with their father? They like 40 and shit. And you like, damn, his father back in his life now. It's because of that. He say, I can't even be mad at my pop's blood. My mom's was a motherfucking thought. You can't do that when you young. But when you get old, you like, hold on. How I'm gonna charge this nigga with all this shit? And I was around, I seen how she moved. That part. Meaning if you a young woman, you need to pay attention to what you're doing around your son. Because whatever you pumping in his head now for confirmation, you know how black women are, they vent to the children. Because only kids gonna agree with whatever they say. They want confirmation, but they cheating. They want to get it from little kids. Want to agree with you and give you your fake confirmation now, but when they get older, reflect back on what you is and be like, hold on, this shit got to make sense. And so take what I say in good spirits, because it's real. Direction said, nah, my mom's was legendary, thanks. Salam shalom, you do have some good black women. But like I said, we live in the times where that's really over with. No average chick in a day is a prostitute. You just got new prostitutes. Once Pretty Woman came out, you get my point? It taught chicks how to be a new kind of prostitute. Prostitute sell a pussy for the night. So the new prostitutes say, shit, I could just play this role. Never repeat it, like, you feel me? Ain't no need to let the John go, you know? That's dumb. I sleep with the John, he come out once a week, I can just lock this nigga down. Pay all the bills and yeah, they do nothing. So a lot of y'all got women in the daytime and you know, she do you like shit. But that's only because she a prostitute, but the new kind. And she just with you, you know? She probably live with you with some shit like that and you take care of her, whatever the case may be. You got different levels of prostitutes now. You follow? And got your big prostitutes. They getting basketball players and shit like that. They don't like these niggas, but the prostitute. You follow? That nigga got something. It's like the same shit. They're just stepping the prostitute game up. You follow? Prostitute basically somebody that get their pussy away to somebody they don't even care about. It's just monetary. It wouldn't matter how you cut it though. However you arrange this prostitution. Now you in modern times, you got the new prostitutes. They don't say they prostitutes. They just secret prostitutes, my nigga. Hey, this is what you cause what you got. Once you don't have it no more, they gonna be gone. A lot of chicks in the daytime, you know, the ones that don't have kids, man, they suffering from homelessness and shit. See, the ones that got kids, man, they go get that government assistance and all that shit. Then they had a Section 8, they had somewhere to live. But now when you come across the little chick that's like 27, 28, and she ain't got no kids, that part, bitch ain't got no help like the other ones, nigga. She got real problems, though. She got real she got real responsibilities. These the prostitutes. The ones with the kids too, but I'm just giving you a perspective. How it happened. So we got a lot of problems in the race, a lot of deep shit in the race. Flies. Hopefully y'all grasp. Antonia Tora or Turner said, "What do you think about women to feel that all men are predatory?" I have no clue what you was listening to. But shalom. Hopefully y'all get the point. Direction. Stop seeking out confirmation from the world. None of us know you, Jen. Like I said, black people childish. You keep commenting like, my mom wasn't a dot. Are you trying to convince yourself or something? Because treading on that line. Like, I get annoyed fast by stupidity. I gotta get it together. That's all I can say. But scars got to be dealt with so y'all can see higher perspectives, if that makes sense. Scars is like ceilings. Y'all got a lot of scars or a lot of ceilings, and that y'all never see the higher point. Meaning some of y'all so dumbed out, so in your mind you like, man, that's tearing down black chicks. The bitch is a thought. What are you talking about? Especially if the kid, like, and so it's like I said, when you're dealing with blacks, you know, we defend the lesser thing. We defend whatever we think where we stand at the moment. So this is why y'all be like, don't support white designers and all of that. Then as soon as y'all get some money, y'all be the first ones all white designer written up. The main ones that do that is the ones coming from the conscious community. These niggas the blackest motherfuckers on the planet according to them. I said, y'all full of shit, man. Y'all make y'all y'all base y'all wisdom on where y'all are at the moment. Then it become a trying to manipulate others to be wherever you at. Then when you ain't at that low state no more, you get my point? So a lot of y'all just a bum for no reason. And like to listen to bums in a low moment. These be the same niggas when they get out of their low moment. They're gonna do everything opposite of what they said. And here you was being a whole bum for the movement. You know, programmed bums. Say, let's go natural now and not do our dreadlocks. Then y'all walk around like fucking bums. Because that's the new style. And see how y'all pets and program? And nigga tell y'all we wearing wigs and weaves, and now then here y'all go, okay. Like dumbass monkeys. Or whatever somebody say y'all doing, like, okay. You gotta get out of that. I ain't heard a black person speak their own goddamn words in ever. I'ma say that again. I ain't heard a black motherfucker speak their own words in ever. Meaning never. Y'all either trying to say the political correct thing that y'all think everybody want to hear. You either got your job interview mind on, where you all groomed up, puppeted up, trying to, you get my point? We carry it about like we always need something. In that you can't even trust our character. That part. We be moving like that. like whole half of bozos. And so you can't never trust our character, what we say, nothing. Why? Is this nigga looking for a job? Who is this nigga the pet of? It become that. And so, I got to grasp these things on y'all own, because when I say it, it's staying too much. I'm realer than y'all and shit like that. I'm gonna hold y'all. That's why I say I'm the wisest. Before y'all go with it, y'all post a test. Everybody that's wise. But y'all scared lessons. That part. So he got ego. It wouldn't matter. You gotta test it. Ain't no getting around that. Just like when I'm in the gang, nigga. It don't matter if I say I'm tough, nigga, and everybody said I was tough. You still gotta know for yourself. So now I tell a little nigga we going for a ride. But he pussy, he don't really want to go. He'll rather just believe I'm real because everybody told him I was. But that ain't how I work, so the little nigga going. And y'all the same way. Y'all ain't getting away. Y'all all gotta test me. And I ain't letting up till that happen. And y'all all gotta be tested. How y'all live? You're not protected from testing. We live in a time where our young think if they got a whole bunch of niggas to protect them and hide them away, they tough. That don't make you tough. That fall in line with coward. When you tough, niggas know better. Mike Tyson don't have bodyguards. You know why? Because you niggas know better. That part. Your rapper, why it ain't like that, fam? Why everybody testing him any moment they can to where he gotta walk around with bodyguards and 50 goons from his neighborhood? Cause he ain't tough. That don't even make sense. Then y'all young, y'all watch this, y'all mimic it. Y'all say, okay, so tough mean when you got mad niggas. That's what make you weak and pussy. Now look what you are now. You can't fucking fight. You can't do nothing on your own because you got used to all the niggas around you protecting you. Is that not how it is in the daytime? That part. Now if you look at blacks as a race, we ain't got no soldiers. We got suckers. A bunch of suckers that live by sucker morals. And they got every excuse to be the lesser thing. And every avoidance to test out their strengths. Y'all think that shit cute. It ain't. I'm from old school times. You gotta get tested out, everybody. Simple. Ain't no hearsays on character. And ain't no hearsays on real. You gotta test it. And so, y'all don't live by what I live by. If I put 52 video up, you supposed to test me to make sure it's real. Y'all don't do that. Y'all suckers. I don't know how else to word it. Y'all think lesser things is good at weaken y'all out. Shallow y'all out. At dumb y'all out. That part. Then y'all talking about wars and shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ass, man. Y'all only got too used to avoiding shit. I'ma say it again, if you black, you been got too used to avoiding shit and making manipulation game talk. Now make yourself feel better in your lower moments. I like taking L's, nigga. Ain't nothing better than that. I ain't taking no L's though. But I want it. I'm gonna push the limit, nigga. You get it? I'm the wisest man alive. I'm gonna keep saying it. I want the wisest of the wise to come. I want the L. I want to see could he do it. Same with 52 anything, nigga. Come test it. I want the L. I want to see you could do it. You get it? And it's always going to be like that. That's strength. That's how you build yourself up. That part, anybody can win, but you could test your limits. Y'all don't test y'all limits. Y'all do, like I said, little kid shit where y'all trying to manipulate and all of that weird shit. And that our whole generation wearing fucking nail polish and all them tight jeans and weird shit. Because of that. That part. It was a time where it wasn't no black gays, nigga. That shit was for other races. Like I said, whoever was gay, they got that shit beat out of them. It was called rough love, nigga. There's something wrong with your head, we gonna fix it though. Nigga head is alright, now he ain't gay. And even if he feel like he wanna be gay, he's so goddamn tough from all them beatings. The gay community ain't accepting him, nigga, because he too close to a man. And that's how we dealt with our gay, nigga. He gonna be so fucking tough as a faggot, you ain't even gonna want to ever look at him as a faggot. He too goddamn manly. Like that. Y'all all sissified out, nigga. I'm gonna say it again. Y'all all sissified out, scared to say the word sissy and faggot. Nigga, you pussy it in a faggot. You pussy it in a faggot's asshole. That faggot gonna cut my check. Cause most of you niggas work for faggots. That part. You know they gonna flag my shit. I already know I don't care. And I already did that. But the point still gotta get made. I'll be carrying on like y'all tough, nigga. You work for a whole faggot. And you scared of a faggot. So much you won't even say the word faggot. How many times I said the word faggot? That shit gonna cost me. I keep up with my debt, nigga. But one more for good luck to make the debt even, nigga. In my day, we beat the faggot out, nigga. He be a tough faggot. That faggot community don't want nothing to do with him. Cause he like a regular man. He's just a strange critter. In daytime, y'all full-blown sissies. Nail polish, lipstick. Fucking extensions, nigga. Some of you niggas got extensions. The girl style ones. Nigga ain't even got cornroll extensions. Nigga got the whole bitch style extensions. Nigga got poetic justice braids. Poetic justice twists. Like fake dreadlock extensions. And it's a whole dude. You know how that happened? When all the daddies is in jail and the mama just take over, then you see niggas with girl Ugg boots on, extensions, nail polish, because his mama say, leave him alone. He's just expressing himself. Shut the fuck up. From them times, nigga tell a chick in a minute, if you don't shut the fuck up, you gonna make that boy a sissy. Y'all live in the daytimes where the chick tell you, leave him alone. He ain't gay. The fuck would you know if he gay? You a whole girl. That boy there is a fat. I'm from that time. Nigga gonna tell you off rip. Look, man, I don't care if he's 6 months. You see his wine? He a faggot. You gonna get to that shit from 6 months old. Get in this crib. You better snap the fuck out of this shit. I swear, once you start walking, if I see one switch of your hip, nigga, taking your ass down to the, I'm taking you down to ACS and get rid of you our own. Real shit. Blacks was real like how they needed to be. Y'all getting waterier and waterier and waterier. They ain't even no act right. The young dictate to the old now. They be bullying y'all. They be bullying y'all parents, don't y'all? I come from a time where that wouldn't even never happen. All the parents in the neighborhood would have teamed together and fucked you up just to make an example to their own. I wish you would try this shit, nigga. I ain't got no unity in the daytime. Again, I grew up from a time where the whole projects are dust your ass off. If I'd have put my hands on my grandma, you know what niggas in my projects would have did to me? They would have said I had a grandma, she died, and dusted my ass off. On real time, nobody play with that shit. It don't matter if it ain't their grandma. Same in jail. You go to jail, you rape the little girl, nigga said, damn, I had a little girl. Dust your ass right off. In that, we have very little room to do bozo shit. Because you was going to pay for that. In the daytime, y'all just carrying on like half the geeks. Doing anything. The old scared to say anything to the young. The young scared to say anything to faggots, so now they faggots. I know that don't go together, but I don't care. I don't care, nigga. It sound right to me. The old catering to the young because they want views and still want to get attention and shit. And gay people run the world, so now our young all catering to being gay. This shit has gotten out of hand, I swear to God. I'm about to start the belt game. A bunch of old ass niggas like me. And niggas that still carry it like Jim Brown used to. And we gonna walk around with big ass belts just whooping niggas ass. Everybody need a spanking, you feel me? 36-year-old nigga on the block getting his ass whooped. Shit y'all need to see. This your big homie, he the whole ruler of the games. 37. Niggas pull over and put them over his knee and whoop his ass right there so y'all could see, like, he ain't nothing but a big kid. A grown gang member ain't nothing but a big kid, nigga. Y'all put him over the knee, whoop his ass in front of the whole gang. All the rest of the belt crew, you know, grown ass Jim Brown type niggas, talking to the young while he getting his ass whooped. You see, you don't end up like this big bitch. He wasn't ever tough. He bullying y'all little kids. We come through, whoop his ass. Put him on punishment. You ain't gonna see him out here for the next 3-4 days. Because we putting this nigga on punishment. Why we don't move like that? That part. The nigga's ass. That's how it was back in the day. Gang member get his whole ass whooped by a Jim Brown type nigga. He worked every day, take care of his wife and kids. And he told you niggas to stay away from his son. And you didn't. Then he came out and dusted off the top leader nigga in the game. In front of the whole gang. To make a point. You could get it too. If you my age, that never happened. You ain't see somebody daddy come outside and beat your OG ass? That part, yes you did. Some of y'all like my daddy was the nigga. He the one that did that shit. I was following him to the gangs and my dad. Fuck that. Fuck that nigga up in the gang. You had men in the past. In the daytimes, all y'all got is gangsters and then some nothing thing. I don't even know what you call it, but I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Thomas, man. He said sometimes I feel like getting into a fight. It ain't about fighting, man. It's about fighting when you got to. You just walking around angry looking to fight. You get my point? You an abomination of life. Meaning because you can't deal with your own emotional fucking problems. Now somebody else gotta get hurt. And that ain't the way. But there's gonna come times in life where you gonna have to fight. And so this is most people's problems. They wanna fight when it ain't no reason. Cause they mad and don't got no control over their emotional state. And carrying around shit till they pop. You follow? Then when it's time to be solid and fight, they ain't got no fight in them. And so, we need man training. Correction said fighting was everything when I was younger, but now you'll get shot. That's what I mean, y'all suckers, man. Man, you think the gang member didn't have a gun in the past when that dude's father came outside and beat his ass? Like that. Y'all don't get it. Like, y'all don't know what a man is. Y'all haven't seen it before. Like, I'm 41. Some niggas from back in like the 70s and shit. It was different. It was a moral. They had values that y'all don't fucking got. And it wouldn't matter if a nigga gonna shoot you. Nigga, you a man. What the fuck are you talking about? You follow? You a man. You got kids. You know him, and my son gonna grow up and fall into that. That's his age bracket. What you give a fuck if that nigga got a gun? That's your son, nigga. That part. You don't got that no more. So the little nigga gonna fall into the game. Cause his pops ain't real. And go out there and make his point. Nigga, I said. With a gang, no, nah, he dying for he don't even play like that. We gonna be warring with this nigga, man, if you fuck with his son. I come from them times. I was in a gang. It was certain niggas you stayed away from. Nigga pops to come out and fuck you up. You like, nah, he cannot be in the gang. Stay away from him. Don't even let him hang. Cause his pops be tripping, nigga. And so, y'all ain't solid like that no more. And now they make room for all this error you see. All this sloppiness. And so, good etiquette and things like that is important. Meaning you don't want to be running around saying nigga. When you get to a certain age, certain things should come out of your vocabulary. Just with the growth of age. Because you shouldn't be like 45 years old, still talking like however the kids talk, nigga, and all these things, you know, street slang. It's young man talk. And so everybody should advance beyond young men talk at some point. But, you get my point? That nigga word, we need just do for it, is what my point is. Some of y'all simple-minded, so you like, yeah, we should say nigga. My point got to do with us getting just do. For we just do away with shit, you know, sins against us, we just doing away with them without being, you know, balanced out on it. And that is easier for y'all to be unbalanced and unfair. Y'all accept so much of it. And so, hopefully some of y'all grasp it, and I have to come back and do the other video. This one became the whole title. And so a lot of y'all in the daytimes, you just gotta know, man, y'all in bad times. It was that answer my question. The next time you ask me to answer your question a little more respectful, slap the shit out you. Any other homosexual nigga coming in here wondering about my socks? Go play with your butt and your dick elsewhere. On here beating up. Yeah, get it together, it was. I'm not sure what you think this is. I ain't really for all that dumb shit. He slapped this shit out of niggas in real life. Ain't nobody above getting slapped out. It don't matter how wise you become. Ain't nobody above our ass whooping. Even the Bible said, nigga, spare the rod and whoop some ass. Y'all know what I mean. Cut it out. I'm from old school times. Everybody can get an ass whooping and everybody need an ass whooping, nigga. Some of y'all 60 years old, you need an ass whooping. I'll give it to you. Shit, sometimes I need an ass whooping. I was just too ass to give it to me, but I'm real like that. I want my ass whooping. I get out of pocket sometimes. I don't mind the ass whooping. And make it 4 hours say one of them real kids. That ain't hurt. Time to get me an ass whooping. It make me get used to that shit more and more. Nigga, fuck you. I was doing what I want when I was a kid because of that. Ass whoopings don't work on me because I learned it's like snake venom. Get a little ass whooping here. A little ass whooping there. You're used to them ass whoopings. They ain't even nothing no more. You like, man, I'm gonna come in late and just take the ass whooping. Big baby, don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. I'm not from them times. Chilling with a little shorty about to give me some poom poom. Mama said be in the house at 10 p.m. It's 10:15. I say, you know what? I'm gonna take the ass whooping. Ain't no thing. Said, are you in the Philly area, master? Some of y'all spicy. Coming on here flirting with me a lot. You don't play them games, cowboy. I ain't know where you at. Said, are you in Philly? No. Wherever you at, no. I'm not nowhere there. No, I don't want to meet you. I don't want to talk to you. Fucking talking to me, you strangey. It's like an employee. You're not a stranger. You a strangey, like a nigga that work for strange, like a whole bozo. Don't steal my shit either. I know some of y'all wrote that down. It's a Strangey, an employee. Nigga work for Strange. Oh my God, I got them, you know. My vernacular is the best. Don't ever play with me. I hurt your feelings fast. Like I'm in a rush. But I'm not. Now, where was I? And this fly getting on my nerves. He said he trying to pull up Hassan Campbell. What Hassan Campbell did? Yeah, the freaks come out at night. That never changes, you know? Nighttime is the best time, man. Sometimes I go out about 1, 2. I walk the streets like a prostitute. On the night, like, you feel me? Some of y'all should try it. I'm scared to death of life. I ain't going out there at 2 in the morning. You don't know who out there. Go out there and stare at niggas and shit. So you see for yourself, whoever in the night, that part, everybody's scared in the night. It ain't just you. Once you come to know that, you be like me, I own the night. I pull up the niggas' hoods at night. Let me catch you. I learned that when I was young. Everybody's scared of the dark, nigga. So nighttime. It's a whole different feel at night. You can come into your God at night. Go out there. That air different. Mindset different. Try it. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, it's a different kind of stillness. It's a different kind of tempo at 2, 3 in the morning. Like a God type of thing. You can feel it. You know? The night's scary, but you take on the strength of the night at some point. You get it? The longer you out in the night, the more you... If you ask, you need to go out at night. Night energies. Just the energies of the night will make you tough. A little tougher than you was. Daytime glorious, but night the pressure. That's how you get to the glory. So you have to learn things. Meaning y'all think wisdom is some delicate, weird thing that society show y'all where a nigga got his legs crossed and he half a homo. A wise man like me, stirring this shit will slap the slob out your fucking mouth and wouldn't care what nobody gotta say about nothing. Cause I don't belong to nobody. You respect me, I respect you. Once you play with me a little bit, I'ma crush you, like. And that's just how that go as a man. You get it? You overdo a nigga. When he touch you like that, you break his whole fucking hand, his finger, kick his teeth out his mouth. And this carry over for all the niggas to come later. That give you a whole bunch of years. Or you could just do him light, then you get it? You want to always make your point and give yourself a bunch of room on it. You follow? You say he did this little thing, but look what I'm going to do to him. And that's for 4, 5 niggas for later. You get my point? Sometimes you just dust a nigga off to make a point for later. You say, why you dusted him off and did him like that? I did him like that for nothing. But he served for a point for later. When the nigga get on my nerves and I say, you see what I did to that nigga for nothing? And he say, yeah, you right. Like that. You make points for laters. And are y'all following or are y'all too weak and delicate? If you black, you better be taking in what I'm telling you right now. Don't play with nobody. This life. You go out in nature, everything, hunting everything, you will die. We live in a Babylon, but y'all will still die. But you go out to nature, you get a better perspective. If I ain't on my shit, nigga, I'm getting 8 today. And if my tribe ain't strong, we gonna get overtaken tonight while we sleep, nigga. And you gotta carry it like that in this life, especially now. Because we live in stupid times. Everybody playing on everybody's weaknesses, especially the physical ones. And so, make your points for later. You know, slap me a nigga last a week for next year. So you seen how that boy teeth flying out his mouth? Now lucky I ain't a boxer. You know how they ask the boxer, like, what round you think you gonna win? It ain't about the round I'm gonna win. It's about the row. If I wanna knock this nigga mouthpiece into the third row, fourth or fifth, home run shit. Like, again, if I was a boxer, that you ask me that. What round you gonna knock him out, Silas? What row? Not round. What row is all the slob in his mouthpiece? Let me catch that shit, I'm buying it back. And make it fun now, like baseball. If you catch this homer, catch this homer, blood, I'll give you 1,000 for that mouthpiece out my money that I went from. I'm different than y'all. Y'all goofy than me. But hopefully some of y'all ain't too delicate where you can grasp. You want to be just as ruthless as you can be kind. Everything is a balance. The more strong you become, the more delicate you become. You follow? The more confident in your strength you become, the more delicate you become. Because you say, I'll hurt this motherfucker now. You follow? But when you ain't strong like that, then you weak on pride. You say, people looking, I gotta do something. You're more likely to do damage when you weak than when you strong. When you strong, it balances out. And the more strong you make yourself, the more you have empathy for what's weaker than you. And that, it make you, y'all don't understand how this works. You build yourself up, be strong. Ain't no rush, but what you think you in life for? When you first was born, your legs was rubber, your strength and those out. Life, and if you pay attention to nature in life, you should already know this is just a strengthening you up game. Pressure make diamonds. What you trying to be? So I'm rushing like that because I have to tinkle again, but give me a second. Okay, we about to wrap this up because I got some ox ass to make. And y'all didn't get back this whole video. Y'all don't learn. But that's alright. That's why everything going to members only section. Cause y'all disrespectful. Motherfucking God, he was playing with me. When you're dealing with nature, you're going to learn everything you need to learn accurately. When You learn from society or the cities, which is basically domestication centers for humans. You're gonna learn how to be a good groomed pet. Manipulated out beyond where you can even see straight anymore. Have a real perspective. Most of y'all forgot this real life. That part. You got somebody tell you can't go to the next country. You can't drive unless you go down to the DMV, and you get it? And these just made up fucking rules. And a lot of y'all die never even coming to that realization, like, damn, I live in this is real life, man. This whole earth. I can do anything, you get it? Or build up your own kingdom, anything. A lot of blacks don't know, but the rainforest is free territory. Anybody can go out there. Ain't no rules out there. You're gonna probably die, but if you go deep enough, you can secure yourself a little city there. This is where all the colonization happened. Rainforest. Meaning that North America and South America was rainforest. South America still is mostly a rainforest, the Amazon. But y'all know what they over there doing. And so the point I'm making is, if you wondering like, damn, I live in the city, like, what could I do if I don't want to be a part of the city or nothing no more, and I just want to be my own person, free from any rules or laws? Again, the rainforest is free territory for anybody to take claim. If you don't die, you got indigenous men and animal out there, and ain't no stores out there, so everything is shopping, so to say. And if your ass weak, you gonna be what's bought that evening by whatever shopping. We talking hunting. Whether it be clothes, whatever. Man's skin is leather, the same as animal. And so you follow? Y'all will learn what life really about. Y'all got all this weirdo, delicate shit going. Most people live in the city don't even realize they're a domesticated pet. A human pet. They don't realize all the food they eat is pet food. You know how animal food is not real food? Meaning animals eat other animals. Real meat. Snakes eat mice, and you get my point? A wolf eat whatever kind of meat it can catch. Other animals. But your pet dog, this nigga eat like pedigree. Captain Crunch like shit. You know, cereal. You eat like canned meat, weird shit that ain't real meat. It's made up shit. Meaning your pet dog ain't out there. You don't take him outside to hunt for the day before he get real food. You give him pet food. Now the same with man. Man don't go hunt for his food no more. He go buy Captain Crunch and shit. That ain't grain. That's human pet food version of grain. Like that. Think of all the products y'all buy in the supermarket when y'all be sitting around talking about health and diet. And you sound like dumb fucking pets that don't even know they eat pet food. That part. If you ain't hunting the food yourself or growing it and picking it, nigga, you eating pet food. It wouldn't matter where you bought it from. All them products in the supermarket or any store you could think of is pet food for humans. You follow? When y'all buying oatmeal, 5-minute grits and all this shit, that ain't the real grain. The real grain don't take 5 minutes to cook, and you can't put it in the fucking microwave. If you could put the food in the microwave, that means it's fake food, cause microwave ain't real fire. Now think about how many products y'all got that ain't microwave products, but you can microwave it like rice. In that you say no rice real, not the rice you bought. They got instructions on the back. You can cook it over the stove or in the microwave. You know right there that shit ain't real rice. Cause a microwave ain't a real stove. It's some weirdo thing. That part. Put the food in it, pop up already fully done in 3 minutes. Y'all so far from truth and reality. It don't even make no sense. Y'all talking about diet and pet food. I mean, I don't even know y'all pets. So we go too deep. He said, I feel bad for the dogs that have to eat kibbles and bits. Nigga eat his own version of it. You get my point? Like that. Y'all fried. Yeah, some of y'all brains too fried to even get it. Said, man, I used the stove instead of the microwave. Did you hear the fucking part, stupid ass nigga, when I said every fucking food y'all got is pet food? Excuse how I said it. I want to make sure you heard that time. You know, with blacks, when you smile and talk to them nice, they stupid. They don't really hear you. Till you grab their fucking shirt and say one more stupid fucking thing like you didn't hear me, nigga. Then they hear you so good. And so again, nigga, while you talking about a microwave, did you get that part about all the food being fake, even the one you cooking on the stove? No, you missed that part, because this nigga cook on the stove. And this how black people is. Dumb-minded. Freak-minded. Think it's about the greater of the two lessers. Nigga, can y'all start getting what I'm saying in totality? The fuck about a microwave or a stove, freak? I'm making a point about the food being pet food. Not what you cook it on. I wouldn't care, nigga. You can cook that shit out back in a hole in the ground. It's called simmering it. You can do that. But that meat you bought out of Stop and Shop ain't real meat. You think they killing animals in the back of Stop and Shop? That part. Y'all are high. They killed all the animals a long time ago. Ain't nothing left but pets. And you don't want to eat them. You don't know what that is. That's why in the past they said like a pig was swine. That's like your first domesticated thing. Pig, it's a mixture of a boar and a rat. Mice. That's why I got the rat tail and shit. I got a magazine to explain all that. Solid Knowledge 5. With the imagery and all that. But you can't eat a pet. That's all a pet is a mixed breeded thing. And so like I said, Europeans came to America. Caught indigenous men mixed breeding them out and sold them. And this is what y'all call slavery. But it's really just what I said. Going to uncharted territory and stealing and selling. You know, like buy and sell, steal and sell. That's what white people live by. Black people live by buying and sell. White people live by the real phrase, which is steal and didn't sell that shit you stole. Now follow? Or not? I'm just asking. Because I'm sure the white people in here get exactly what I'm saying. They're like, yeah. I wonder if he white. Gotta be white. And so y'all not learning things right. Y'all learning how to fall under the rule. It's not above it. Above the rules is when a nigga know you too wise to fall into stupid. Then he have a little more respect for you and say, okay, let the stupids that follow the rules do that. How can we coexist? We still coming as lessons, acting like we greatest amongst our own. Y'all will sell out to a white corporation and act cute to y'all own black people. Now I ain't sell out to nobody, so when I come looking cute to y'all, fuck you niggas. Blackball me, nigga. Like that. I will come with the white man behind you. You the black face of the company, but it's white on. You capping for your own. Like you own the business. You just the voice for the business. And the shit they pay off, nigga. That part. That's what we into. Being the face for other niggas' wealth. Fronting like we got business. We haven't even graduated to a place where we have real business. Again, if you black, we haven't even graduated to a place where we have real business. We still playing little kid games. I pretend I'm rich when my daddy behind me type shit. Again, all black people, you know that's big business owners or whatever you think it is. It's a corporation, they just a face for it. To make more black people come in. And black people don't mind capping for nothing. They will stay in a white CEO's house for a week and pretend like it's theirs. Just to cap for y'all. They should be paid with that house, but just let them stay in it a few days to cap for the public. It's more than enough. You could pay a black nigga nothing. I pay that nigga and I'll owe you later. Like, a lot of y'all black, you doing all you doing for just in case, maybe. When I sold out your whole fucking race, your own self for just maybe I might could. We done got to them laws. The nigga selling himself short just cause maybe I might could be a sellout. Like I said, y'all need to be brought before the court. So we could do my little thing with the butter and the mouthpiece in the row. Cause y'all gotta learn. If you new here, I like to put butter on people. Set them on fucking fire. Butter heal them like it's like cocoa butter. Set a nigga on fire with butter on him, you helping him. Balance. I burnt you, but I put butter on you, so I was helping you. You can't just overlook that. And so I like to keep everything even when I set a nigga on fire, but I healed him too. I tried. It worked. The effort. Destroying a nigga is easier, but gasoline and fire was so much easier than fixing his wounds, but I tried. And a lot of y'all need that. Good pressure to get you, you gotta squeeze the thing up right. Make it stand straight and act straight and be straight. You gotta squeeze it around the sides and crush it. Shit go deep. I really don't know how bad y'all need it. That's how Rock and Diego did Diddy. They always throw us into the side after the face ain't no good no more. White-owned, black-face companies. When the black face ain't good no more, they throw that shit away and get a new black face. Then we be left out in the cold with our ass cheeks hanging out. Crying about the shit we did to the niggas that was coming up after us. Y'all be crying about the same shit y'all do when it happened to y'all. Like that, blacks, y'all sellouts. Somebody need to tell y'all, who better than me? There you go, CCU grass. They burn out that black face, they go grab another one. And so we still at that stage of our evolving as a people with a brain. We ain't even smart enough to make sure we get the company. Really got real percentage in the company. I say, how about I put a little of my bread in it? We be easy with the payoff. Yeah, I'm gonna make you down with the company. Take this little payment. You ain't on no paperwork or nothing. You was just a face. They used you for who you was, got they shit lit, and you can get lost, nigga. And we still into that. That part. Meaning black niggas don't even care about having nothing for real. Just something to front with for a little while. Now I'm gonna give you niggas some deep ass jewels. Make sure you take it. Make sure y'all give back. If you black, you want to know the difference between wealth and rich. Rich are never ending stupid niggas game. It got to do with made up papers. Wealth got to do with resource. Now, Heinz ketchup, Scott tissue. Do you follow if you black? You get family-owned business that trickle down generation after generation. It's built on a resource. Heinz ketchup, tomatoes in this case. Meaning every black family should have some sort of business like a farm. You know, a product that doesn't go anywhere forever. It's always needed, like tissue. What's the black tissue company? Do y'all get it? Hans is a family, nigga. Scott's is a family, nigga. And every goddamn product that y'all buy where you like, this shit been around forever. That part. It's a family name. Aunt Jemima, yeah, that the syrup, that's a family of people that own that from their farm. They farm syrup from an oak tree or whatever they do it from. We don't know these things. We think stupid. A family got a family business. Now, y'all do whatever y'all do as individuals, but if any of the young in the family, anybody in the family come on hard times, there is no hard times because we got the family farm. And you can always go work on the family farm till you get your thoughts together. That part, we don't live in that kind of security. Our youngs gotta fall into the streets because ain't no security for them. You say, man, you lingering around on the block, man, go down to the farm. Work a little bit. There's an old dude from my neighborhood when I was younger that I grew up in, Mr. Blackman. He owned a flower shop on 135th Street and 7th. And he had that flower shop since he was a young man. His sons worked in there. His grandson run that shit now. Do you follow that part? They lose a job, they go to the flower shop till they get it together. They get a paycheck every week like at any other job. That job ain't for nobody to just work forever. But it's the family business. Anybody in the family fall short, you come work. It's pay here for you. The same kind of pay you gonna get at any job. But make room. It's the family business. For the family to come. That part. Now how many black people minds like that? I told my sister this. My mama too. That part. It going one ear out the other. I said, man, we got a lot of kids in the family now. I got some kids. Everybody else got some kids. Shit, even my kid got a kid. You should get a family business. Something that just lasts for the ages. Based on the resource. And you know what we say as black people? It ain't gonna work. Like the shit we be doing now working. We what you call failure manifested, man. But if you black, keep what I said in mind. Heinz ketchup, shit like that. I tried to tell young Boosie that through a video before when he was selling his potato chips. You got enough land to start farming potatoes, stupid ass nigga. You got family members with no job. Let them chop them shits up and bake them right there on your land and you be completely independent. Potato chip business. Fully black owned, running like a factory. And you just wholesaling that shit to whatever store wanna buy 1,000 bags of it. That part, that shit, he probably synced that video and it went in one out though. The white man put up the bread, we be the face on the bag of chips in the store. Y'all be listening. Y'all know everything already. So, try to grasp though. We got a lot of work as a black race. And that works is doubling as the years pass. Meaning y'all getting dumb as the years pass. So that's making for more works on itself. Y'all getting more broken emotionally as the years pass. That's more work. And so, black people need to have a real gathering for real. And a real talking to. Yeah, get it together, at least 100,000 at a time. I can pull up to see a rap concert that deep, pull up for something of use. Everybody born now, Gonna have descendants to come. I wouldn't care if you ain't got no kids. You got a sibling, they got kids, so you get it? You a auntie, a uncle, everybody something. Everybody got descendancy, meaning people to come after. And a lot of us is selfish and dumb-minded to where we think like, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me, and ain't nobody do that for me before me. That's what make the glory. You follow? Y'all be seeking out false glory. There's your real glory. You dead and gone, but your family name's still there. And all the descendants to come know, like, nah, he the reason for that. That's Big Grandpa O triple OG. He started all this shit. Let's say me, my moms, and my sister started the whole thing. When my daughter's son grow up, he could say, nah, my elders, they was cold. They put this shit together. We live on through that. That's what you call glory. That's money to come generation after generation. That's when you saying something. When you like, man, look at Tupac. That nigga still making money. He dead. Y'all don't think in that way. Y'all think like, let me get all I can make now, blow it stunting on niggas, and then after that, I'll have life insurance. Life insurance is for the poor. I'll say it again, if your aim and goal in life is to get life insurance, that's for broke niggas that ain't got nothing to leave. That part. What the fuck do Heinz Ketchup, the owner of that, the man that started that, what he need life insurance for? He leaving his whole business. When I die, I could leave my whole YouTube check and the monetization that go on with it for years to come. My books, all that shit. Everything I got, I could leave it. It generate money even when I'm gone. When I ain't online, I generate money. Whether you see me or not. That part. What the fuck do somebody like that need insurance for? What do I need to get the system rich for off me? Then when you get the blacks, most don't even know how insurance go. Meaning you can get the proper insurance where you could use it as a savings account. And after so much time or nothing happening, you could borrow off your own insurance. But we get the bare minimum insurance. Most don't even know nothing. There's different insurance. Most of y'all get the insurance that don't even do nothing but rob you of your money. You had a 10-year insurance plan, and after 10 years, you couldn't cover it no more. That shit done with whatever you gave them in 10 years is down the drain. You die, nothing even come back. You just gave the insurance company money. Like that. Y'all better start getting real, man. Like I said, we got this tendency. The mind should be on that when you get a certain age. I be thinking about my grandson. Like, little nigga got to know something. Everybody got to know something, but the younger the pressure. Once y'all get old, y'all get dumbed out. But Pop been making money longer dead than alive. That's why I say when y'all say Pac died broke, y'all sound dumb to me. You can't even get paid alive, man, getting paid after he dead. What the fuck is you talking about? He was getting paid while he was alive. I wouldn't care if he died with 50 cents in his pocket. The nigga had shows lined up and movies lined up. How he broke? In what world is that broke? You're so desperate to say something negative about somebody. You broke, so you so desperate to prove, no, niggas be broke too. Ain't nobody broke but you. Shut up. That's how y'all need to start carrying the niggas when they bring up their negativities. Shut the fuck up. You are whatever you pumping. Get to work, nigga. I'm not even gonna hear that lesser shit. We on that lesser shit all day. Dumb talking. Get the emotional state. Get the mind together. Your hardship ain't gotta fucking spread. That's what you call poverty. When a nigga wanna spread his hardship and his emotional problems. Keep that shit to yourself. A lot of you chicks be doing that with the kids. Venting to the kids. Leave them pure, you dirty, filthy, spirited person. Harboring all the negative experiences in your life like you never had no good ones. We be getting on that time where we reaching for all the negative shit we can, like nothing good never happened. All a black nigga remember is his pain. Like he never had no joys. That part. Fix the mind. Y'all have good days and bad ones. Focus on the good ones. Stop focusing on the dumb shit. That part. You would not listen to this message because you want to focus on the curse. That part. We got to get it all the way together. The fucking kids is depending on us. Not the old dumb ones that's running around shooting each other, but the nice little 7, 8-year-old ones. The 6-year-old ones. They depending on y'all. When you was that age, you wasn't dependent on nobody? That part. You gotta get this shit together, man. A lot of people, they get too bitted out where they feel like they don't care about doing nothing for nobody else. Once you get like that, just cut your wrist. Meaning once you blocked up like that where you mad and you like, I ain't doing nothing for nobody. Just kill yourself, you done. Life is about the doings, the planting of seed, and the harvest to come from it. And so all you got to learn in life is who to do for. But you never get to a place where you feel like, I don't want to do. That's all life is about. Is doing things for people and doing things for self. And doing things for the life to make it better. Sometimes we do for things that ain't got no merit, no worth. But that's the only thing we gotta evolve to, knowing that. Who to do for it and who not to. But you never throw away the doing mind. That's when you just a fucking failure. That's when you just become a user, a leech, or some shit that don't even need to be alive no more. And so these little Jews like this need to be passed along. A child is impoverished. If you lost how a child ain't of age to make no money of any means for themselves. The 8-year-old kid he can't get a job to pay no bills. He can't do nothing but get taken care of or help. A kid. And so again, a kid is impoverished. They are poverty. When you let the mind stay childish, that part, meaning to be a grown-up with a kid's mind, is poverty. And so a lot of y'all that's grown, you need to start looking at yourself like that. It wouldn't matter how much materials I got or anything. If I still got a kid mind, that is poverty. And that's where a lot of us at. That's why we so impoverished as a race of people. That's why when we do get stuff, then a few years later we be broke. We open up a business, by the end of the year it's shutting down. It's because of that. Kid-minded. You're trying to buy every stupid desire you want like a kid instead of securing yourself. Like an adult, having adult desires. And so again, a kid mind is poverty. And so because we have a kid mind, when we do come up, impoverished right after that. Still living out the poverty with the wealth. You niggas will be millionaires still sitting in the hood, still having to worry about a nigga drive-bying on you. Still beefing with a nigga online, you a whole bozo. A nigga really come from that life, man, that nigga make that kind of money, he saying beefing with nobody ever again. These bullet holes and shit I got in me, this shit going in all that. That nigga sending money to his ops. It's over, big baby. We all can eat at the table. Yeah, but we ain't gotta do nothing. I come from them kind of times. You make it big, you calling your ops. Nigga, fuck all that shit. All that shit old now. New man. I'm a new man today, baby. I ain't fucking up none of this money. You can come eat too, nigga, if that's gonna keep you the fuck out my way. Cause I ain't going back. Y'all in the day, y'all get a little bread, y'all wanna go back. Y'all wanna go back cause you never been there. And so, hopefully y'all grasp. Now, it went dead on my line, so I hopefully nothing got missed out. But if you ain't get nothing out this video, get that part. Make sure the mind mature. Cause if it don't, you gonna be poor. You gonna have your moments where you come up, but you already know what I mean. You gonna be poor. Whatever you get, that shit gonna dwindle away. You're gonna always be in the struggle. And it's because of the kid mind. And so as a race, we need to be getting the country. Therefore, we can have ownership over resources. Trade with other countries. This is where wealth kicks in. Somehow y'all don't get these things. And I'm goddamn tired of talking to y'all. You have no balance, no honor. Not like the white man. Come take off my deep mind, but don't give nothing back. Again, y'all like the white man. So don't ever get nothing twisted. That part. But y'all be right now white church paying your tithes. But when it come to your own black fucking brother, you doing like the white man would do. That part. Mind you, y'all can't get deeper wisdom nowhere else. It's top. That part. The white niggas will give that once in the blue. But your own, y'all want to see niggas fail. In that, you know the black race failed already. Once a nigga starts seeking out failure, you already know why. He feel like he there. Anything bad happen to us, you know how it go. Misery like company. Whatever somebody's seeking out, they already there. You got it? Y'all seeking out rats. I know right there, most of the black race ratted. They done told on somebody. Cause y'all too desperately seeking it out. And people only do that when they want to make themselves feel better about their own flaws. And so do you follow? But Big Who said has to go. To be paid for my work, you hear me? And next time I come back, in about 2 weeks. But that's how I'm dealing with y'all for now. And make sure y'all give back for my works. Salem.